Namaste witches and welcome to the mat. My name is Bethany and I am the Yogi Witch, and welcome to today's Wake the Witch yoga practice. So for the next 20 minutes I'm going to guide you through a flow to wake the witch within, so calling upon the elements, finding our inner magic and embracing the strength of our soul. So this flow is actually in honor and celebration of my brand new online workshop that is coming on the 24th of October, Wake the Witch, a 7-day challenge where we are going to flow through some really gorgeous yoga practices, including mandala, power, vinyasa, and yin, to explore our spiritual side and to connect with these darker months. So you can find out more about Wake the Witch course in the description box below. But get yourself set up, grab any incense, any candles, any sage that you like. And when you're ready, witches, I will meet you back here in a moment so together we can wake the witch. Okay, so to begin today's practice, you're going to come into a comfortable seated position. You can sit with those legs crossed, you can sit in a hero's pose, but rolling the shoulders away from the ears, placing the hands into the lap, palms flipped up towards the sky. Coming together as a collective coven by taking a beautiful inhale through the nose and a slow exhale all the way out. So if you are working with sage today, you might choose to light it now. So we start to clear our sacred spaces, we start to clear any negative energies, anything that's perhaps followed us to the mat that doesn't serve us for the next 20 minutes. And remember, if you don't happen to have any sage or Palo Santo on you right now, that is okay. Know that I'm sending this cleansing smoke all the way from my mat to yours, coming together as an online coven. So with our palms flipped up towards the sky, we start to connect with the world above us. With our sit bones rooted down to the earth, we start to connect with the world beneath us, finding that gorgeous connection between heaven and earth and the spirit world in this grounding position. Evening out the breath. Long line of energy from the base of the spine to the top of the neck, a long line of chi. Starting to tune our mind away from any distractions that surround us, starting to bring it to this space on the mat, starting to focus on living here in the present moment. And today we're going to be working with the 5 elements, so earth, air, fire, water, and the witch itself. So to harness this power, we're going to call upon the elements to join us in today's practice. You can repeat this after me, or you might choose to simply listen to the words, whatever suits you and your energies. But closing the eyes, we take a beautiful deep inhale through the nose. And a slow exhale all the way out. When you're ready, we call upon earth, the power to make. We call upon air, the power to take. We call upon fire, the power to grow. We call upon water, the power to flow. Today we embrace the divine we hold, harnessing the strength and power of our soul. So mote it be. Keep focusing on the elements as they begin to join us on the mat. As all together we inhale and we exhale. On your next breath, roll the shoulders away from the ear, drop chin to chest, and start to take some half moon movements. So drawing that chin up to one shoulder, moving through center, take it to the other. Beautiful. Not letting the body forward fold with these neck rolls. Keep the length on the spine and simply draw the chin closer to the chest. If you'd like to transform this half moon circle to a full moon, then you begin to take the chin all the way up to the sky. Moving in one direction before we move and take it in the other. Beautiful. Bringing that head into the center, releasing any final worries or negativity that's weighing on our shoulders. We're going to inhale to draw these shoulders up to the ears. Squeeze it here. Exhale. Drop them down. Cleanse your soul. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Rolling over those knees or swinging the legs to the side. We're going to make our way into a tabletop position, and from here start to find some waves of movement in the spine. So inhaling to drop the chest, sending the hips to the heels. Exhale to roll the body all the way back to tabletop before arching the spine, hips to heels. Beautiful. Drawing on that water element, closing the eyes, starting to bring the awareness to how this pose is feeling rather than how this pose is looking. Beautiful. Taking it, let's say, 3 more times. In through the nose and out through the nose. Before, without rushing, the next time we go to send hips to heels, tuck those toes under, connect with that earth element as we lift the hip bones to the sky. Meet me in downward facing dog, pedaling out one leg, pedaling out the other. Nodding the head yes, shaking it no, anything that feels good to you here. Before, we gaze between the thumbs, step one foot between the thumbs, step another. On our inhale, hands to the shins, we gaze forwards. Exhale, roll the body all the way up to standing, sweeping those arms up and overhead in prayer. And then drawing them back to heart center. Beautiful. Almost fell over there. So to bring in this fire element and using the power of 3, we are going to take 3 rounds of Surya Namaskar, also known as sun salutations. So bringing in that heat before we move on to some moon salutations. When you're ready, we inhale, sweep those arms nice and high to the sky. Exhale to forward fold. On your inhale, engage the core, sweep those arms by the side to gaze forward, open the heart. Beautiful. Exhale, plant the hands down, step back one leg, step back another, press off those toes, draw the belly button in and bend the elbows, take your vinyasa. Inhale, find length in upward facing dog. Exhale, hip bones to the sky, down dog. Starting to feel the heat in the body. Beautiful. Before we gaze between the thumbs, taking one big step, taking a few little steps to bring yourself to the top of the mat. Inhale, sweep those arms by your side, gaze forwards. Exhale, bend the knees and roll the body all the way up to standing. Sweep those arms up and overhead in prayer before drawing them back to heart center. 2 more rounds. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, gaze forwards. Beautiful. Exhale, plant the hands down, step back to plank and take your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hip bones to the sky, downward facing dog. Give those legs a little bit of a pedal out here. Beautiful. Before we gaze between the thumbs, take one big step, take a few little steps. Inhale, sweep those arms by your side, gaze forwards. Exhale, bend the knees, roll the body to standing, sweep those arms up and overhead in prayer. And then back to heart center, final round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands down, step it back to plank and take your vinyasa. Inhale, find upward facing dog. Exhale, come back to downward facing dog here. Beautiful. Bringing a little bit of twist into our practice, we're going to walk the feet to the edges of our mat. Shift your weight to the left hand, right hand flows under the body to grab that left ankle. Gaze under the armpit. Hold 3. Hold 2. And 1. Move through center. Right hand comes to the mat. Left hand comes under the body for 3. For 2. And 1. Left hand comes back to the mat. We bring the big toes to touch. Inhale, sweep right leg nice and high to the sky. Exhale, draw the knee to the chest. Step between the thumbs. On your inhale, we sweep the arms up and overhead into high lunge. Exhale to frame the front foot. Step back to down dog. Bring the big toes to touch. Inhale. Left leg floats to the sky. Bend the knee off. Step between the thumbs. Once again, find your way to high lunge or even low lunge if you want. Bend into that front knee. Press into the back heel. Inhale. Exhale, frame the front foot. Step to plank and take your vinyasa. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, 2 more rounds of our moon salutations. Hip bones come to the sky. Big toes come to touch as we sweep right leg to the sky. Point those tippy toes. Inhale. Exhale, draw the knee to the chest. Step between the thumbs. Sweep those arms up and overhead. Beautiful. Before we frame the front foot, step to down dog. You've got it. Bring the big toes to touch. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, draw the knee to the chest, step between the thumbs, sweep those arms up and overhead. Bend into that front knee, push into that back heel, high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, to frame the front foot, step to plank, take your vinyasa. Inhale, find upward facing dog. 1 more round, exhale, hip bones to the sky. Big toes come to touch, embrace that witch. We've called upon the elements, so use them here. Earth, air, fire, water, and the witch. Bring the big toe to touch. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, draw the knee to the chest, step between the thumbs. Find your way, high lunge or low lunge. Inhale. Exhale, frame the front foot. Step to downward facing dog, bring the big toes to touch. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step between the thumbs. Find your way into your lunge. Inhale. Exhale, frame front foot and take your vinyasa. Inhale, find upward facing dog. Exhale, hip bones come to the sky. Downward facing dog. If you want to give those arms a bit of a rest, you can come to sit back in a hero's pose and maybe take a few little wrist rolls here. So take a quick rest in hero's pose or in your downward facing dog. It's not a long flow today, only 20 minutes, just enough to find that witch within. So out of breath. Just enough to find that witch within. We have got this. Remember, we're finding and embracing the strength and power of our soul, of our spirituality. So when you've taken your rest, we come to downward facing dog and we bring the big toes to touch. Inhale, right leg points to the sky. This time we're going to bend that knee off to split dog. Open up the hips, inhale. Exhale, draw the knee to the chest and we step between the thumbs. This time we're going to lower the back knee down. Inhale, sweep those arms nice and high to the sky. Exhale, untuck the back toes, find the elbows and we sink into that front knee. Open up the heart, shining that heart all the way to the sun, to the moon, to the stars. That fire in the belly. Breathe in the air and connect with the earth beneath the feet. Holding 3, holding 2. On your 1, extend that front leg, stay here. Or if you have a half camel in your practice, you can drop the left hand to find the left ankle, square the hips with the sky and take the right arm back. Holding 3. Holding 2, 1, bend into that front knee and forward fold, beautiful. When you're ready, place the hands to the mat, tuck the back toes under and we step into downward facing dog. Big toes come to touch. Inhale, sweep left leg to the sky, bend that knee off, split dog. Inhale. Exhale, draw the knee to the chest, step between the thumbs and lower the back knee down. Untuck the back toes as we sweep those arms. First, low lunge. And then find the elbow, sink into that front knee and pull the arms back, crescent lunge. Fighting that urge to hold the breath here, witches. Keep the breath flowing. For 3, for 2, on your 1, you can extend the front leg, stay here, or if you'd like to explore half camel, drop right hand to find the right ankle and pull left arm up and overhead here, squaring those hips all the way to the sky. Holding 3, holding 2, and 1, send the left hand forward, bend into that front knee. Planting the hands to the mat, we tuck the back toes under and this time step to plank. Take your final vinyasa, bend those elbows, lower all the way down. Inhale, we find upward facing dog. Exhale, we're going to bend the knees, cross those ankles and move to our seated position. Sit bones rooting down here as we inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. Exhale, switch. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. Exhale, take a twist to the left hand side, right hand, left knee, gaze over the shoulder. Beautiful, we inhale, sweep those arms up and overhead. Exhale, switch your twist. Inhale, we move back into the center, make a fist, take some wrist rolls, take some neck rolls. Just 20 minutes to find that fire, to find that magic that we hold within us. And then when you're ready from here, you're going to bring one hand to the heart and we're going to bring the other hand to connect with the earth beneath us. You can bring the palm flat down or you can move onto the fingertips. But roll the shoulders away from the ears and find length through the crown of the head. Beginning to slow down that heart rate. beginning to even out the breath, even inhales, even exhales. Feeling connected with the world above, the world below, and the world in between. And just sending out our gratitude now for the elements, for coming to the mat with us today and for lending us their energies. Thanking earth for the power to make. Thanking air for its power to take. Thanking fire for its power to grow. And thanking water for its power to flow. And then bring both hands to the heart. Inhale through the nose. And exhale, bow low with gratitude, sending love to ourselves for awakening the witch within, for the motivation to come to the mat today, and for those who joined us for their energy, their inspiration, and all their beautiful good vibes. Thanking you so much from the bottom of my heart for joining me for this quick and soulful 20-minute Wake the Witch flow. I really hope that this practice resonated with you. If it did, send me a message over on my Instagram @TheYogiWitch or even comment below. But don't forget, this flow is in honor and celebration of my brand new workshop, online workshop, that is coming on the 24th of October. So these flows are all pre-recorded, 7 45-minute flows that will be released each day, taking a look at practices such as yin, mandala, inversions, arm balances. So you can take this challenge in the complete 7 days, or you can take it whenever you want. You have complete access to them until September 2023. So if you'd like to know more about my Wake the Witch online yoga workshop, then you can follow the link in the description box below, or again, send me a message over on my Instagram @TheYogiWitch. But welcoming you into the season of the witch today, into these darker months, sending so much love and so much healing, and I hope to see you again soon. Blessed be.